Do you ever wonder why your Beforepay application gets denied? You're not alone. Many people experience the frustration of being declined for what seems like a straightforward cash advance. It can feel a bit like you're stuck in a financial no man's land, especially when you're just looking for a little bridge to your next payday. Beforepay, like any financial service, has its own set of rules and criteria, and understanding them is the first step to unlocking why you might be getting that dreaded not approved message. Before we dive into the specifics, let's set the stage. Beforepay is designed to give you early access to your earned wages. It's not a loan in the traditional sense, but rather an advance on money you've already worked for. This distinction is crucial because it influences their assessment process. They're not looking at your credit score in the same way a bank would for a personal loan. Instead, they're focused on your income stability, spending habits, and your ability to repay the advance without getting into a deeper financial hole. So, why the rejection? One of the most common reasons is insufficient or inconsistent income. Beforepay needs to see a regular, verifiable income stream. If your paychecks are sporadic, or if the amounts vary significantly, it can make them hesitant to approve an advance. They're looking for predictability because that's what assures them you'll be able to repay the advance on your next payday. This includes checking things like your employment status. Are you permanently employed, part-time, or a casual worker? The more stable your employment, the better. Another major factor is your banking activity. Beforepay analyzes your bank statements to understand your income and expenditure patterns. If your account frequently goes into overdraft, or if there are a lot of dishonored payments, it raises a red flag. They see this as an indication of financial instability, suggesting that adding an advance might push you further into financial difficulty. Similarly, if your account shows a lot of spending on non-essential items immediately after payday, it might be viewed as a risk. They want to see responsible money management. Then there's the issue of existing financial commitments. While Beforepay isn't a traditional loan, they still consider your current debt obligations. If a significant portion of your income is already going towards other loan repayments, credit card bills, or other recurring expenses, they might determine that you have insufficient disposable income to comfortably repay in advance. They're trying to prevent a situation where you borrow from them only to find yourself struggling to make ends meet. Your repayment history with Beforepay itself also plays a huge role. If you've used Beforepay in the past and had issues with repayments, perhaps you were late or defaulted on an advance, this will almost certainly lead to future rejections. Their system keeps track of your past behavior, and a history of non-repayment signals a high risk. Even if you've had a few successful advances, consistent late payments can still impact their decision. Finally, sometimes it's simply a matter of their internal algorithms and risk assessment models. These models are constantly being refined and can be quite complex, taking into account numerous data points that aren't immediately obvious. It's possible that while you tick many of the boxes, one or two less visible criteria might be causing the denial. This is why it's always a good idea to review your financial situation and ensure your banking habits are as healthy as possible. While it can be disheartening to be denied, understanding these reasons can empower you to make changes that might lead to an approval in the future. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.